So I would respectfully submit the colonials did teach a few lessons to the British redcoats.
I was surprised. I actually learned that lesson. I went to Williamsburg in Virginia, and they had a gunsmith who would build a firearm like it was 1790 or 1776. And I was talking to him about it, and they weren't building it for war. They weren't building it for soldiers. They were building it for like the common guy to go hunt a deer with, and they were rifled. And I said, "Oh, I'm surprised by that because at the time, a lot of the guns were for military use were smoothbore." And he pointed out, like, yeah, but these guys got to shoot a deer, at 150 yards. It isn't going to stand there in a line and wait for him, So I was really surprised that the firearms that they were building for civilians were, probably more deadly than the firearms they were building for military, which is kind of funny because the argument's so frequently made that, hey, in 1791, they didn't expect people to own military arms. Well, no, they expected them to own firearms that were even better than the military had.
They brought their own. George Washington's 43-page handwritten last will and testament devotes many of the pages to the disposition of his vast weapons collection. He had at least one custom-made flintlock rifle built to his specifications, and whenever he was on the battlefield, had 2 pistols holstered on his saddle.
Nice.
So if you look back, it was an American tradition. There were, in the colonies, remember, they didn't have organized law enforcement. They had no communications for emergencies. And oftentimes during when there were Indian raids, people were required to bring a musket and X rounds of ammunition with them every time they went to church. So there is certainly a history of it. And if you look back at the constitutions of the original colonies prior to 1791, and of course those original colonial constitutions were part and parcel of the research done by the framers of the Bill of Rights. Several of them had expressly mentioned personal self-defense. So it's there, folks. You just have to look for it.
Hey, thanks for watching Gun Owners Radio. I hope you loved that clip. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and follow us on social media. And check out our website at gunownersradio.com.